Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. If you didn't see yesterday's video, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot on YouTube. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when we make another video. Okay, y'all, I got some news that was just announced, and it's very good news. I know a lot of you won't care about this, but stay tuned. It's very important news to me. Okay, now, first of all, Joe Biden is about to tape his first studio interview in 120 days. He has not been interviewed as acting president. Why recorded? Is this so the video engineers can doctor his recording up and make him sound halfway intelligent? Well, we know they'll doctor it up because he's going to make all of his gaffes. Y'all, you really didn't believe he was going to do a live off-the-cuff interview, did you? I mean, he can't. He don't know how. Let me fix the screen just a little bit there. Yeah, I'm like looking down on everything. Okay, but y'all, this interview is mostly just for show because, well, it's Jimmy Kimmel that's going to be doing the interview, and let's face it, I mean, a lot of people like Jimmy Kimmel. I like a lot of stuff he does, but mostly he's just a joke. I mean, he's not a real hard-hitting reporter that knows how to answer the hard-hitting questions. I mean, it's Jimmy Kimmel. And, of course, it's going to be on ABC Network, and we know how biased they are. So, take this interview as you will, but I guarantee you it won't be the raw interview that he actually does. It will be doctored up. Y'all, the other day I talked about we are flooded with bad news everywhere, making it appear that the world is getting so bad everywhere. But in reality, it's the flood of bad news that we get since we're in the internet age. Because back when it was 3 channels on the TV, we didn't have all these stresses. We didn't know about all these problems going on. But I talked about that in another video. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, you've seen that video. Well, on these channels that does this, these news networks that does this, they're making a killing. They're making big bank on this. They want to scare you into thinking that the world is going to hell real fast. Y'all, I want to ask you to do one thing. After this video is over, go to Google or to Bing, whichever one you use, and just scroll down. Scroll down on your home page on those platforms and just count how many shootings you see. How many people, I mean, I seen something in mine. I live in Pensacola, Florida, and this was in North Carolina. A girl jumped in a river, broke her leg, and ended up drowning. That's horrible news for her and her family. But remember the days that you never knew about that? Wouldn't it be nice to go back to those days? But just do that. Go to your Bing or to your Google and just scroll down and see all the headlines that are there that you don't need to see. Well, y'all, little Joe always wanted his own war. Well, now he's got it. Because the United States is now bombing Somalia again. I hope when he sends our young men and young women into any war, I would hope that he would send little Hunter also. But we all know that will never happen. Y'all, our freedom of speech is under attack. And I wish Elon Musk would leave Twitter alone and buy Facebook. I want to tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. I love Cheech and Chong. I mean, I grew up in the 70s. I mean, I have to love Cheech and Chong. They're like a prerequisite of being part of the 70s. But their movie Up in Smoke, you know, the part where he pulls over and the cop comes up to the window and he tries to arrest him for parking in the median, and he's just laughing his butt off. Well, there was a parody somebody made of two toddlers playing the part as Cheech and Chong. And they had Cheech and Chong's voices in the background and the police's voice in the background. It was hilarious. I posted it on Facebook. They removed it because it's not true content. It was a funny. I mean, Facebook started out for young people to have fun on. And then the adults with a little bit of brains in their head took over Facebook. And now I don't know of very many young people that would want to hang out on Facebook anymore because it has gotten so stiff and so boring. You can't do nothing there. Okay, this is what I was talking about in the thumbnails. It's just been announced, and I love this. I know a lot of you people that won't like it as much as me, but it really gets me excited. Y'all, they have found a cure for cancer. But don't get real excited over this. I mean, I'm excited over it because I am a person that survived stage 4 cancer. The doctors had given up on me surviving, but I did. So this really excites me. They have found a drug that when given to cancer patients, the tumor disappears. It don't just shrink away, it disappears completely. And they said the sickness that you feel when you take conventional cancer drugs, you don't feel that. You go in, get your treatment, go home just like you went in. I mean, you're no more sick than what you was when you went in. Y'all, they said rectal cancer is the hardest one to reverse, to cure. Well, this drug completely reversed it. I mean, the tumors went away completely when given this drug. But y'all, the reason I said don't get so excited over this is because, you know, they know now that that drug works. So they're going to let people continue to die so they can continue to make big money. For about 20 years, this will be in medical research, trying to make sure it's safe. Well, we know one thing for sure, having cancer is not safe. People that's battling cancer will try anything. Put it on the market now. I will put a link to this article. Well, actually, it's a video. But I will put a link to this in the description box below if you feel the excitement that I feel about this. I mean, like I said, I had stage 4 throat cancer. I wasn't supposed to live, the doctor said. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you. Please sound off in the comments. Get it off your chest, off your heart, off your mind. It will make you feel better. Y'all, I'm still seeing on YouTube thumbnails that says 4th stimulus check for $2,000 has been approved. Nothing has been approved to that effect at all. They're not really even talking about a 4th stimulus check. These states individually are sending out small stimulus, but it's not a $2,000 stimulus check. So if you see thumbnails like that, just know that they're lying out their ass. I'm also seeing thumbnails. You know who's putting these thumbnails out. I ain't got to call his name. But it says Social Security just said this about a benefit raise. Social Security is not giving a raise. The only raise we're going to see from Social Security in the near future, and it's not very near, that is the COLA raise that comes in January of next year. Y'all, I am starting to think all of these people that goes to his channel to listen to his lies, if they're dumb enough to follow him and let him get paid for lying, then they're dumb enough to be lied to. They deserve what they get if they go to his channel. Y'all, please keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those people in Washington. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, any other affliction at all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will take care of all these problems for us. In the midterms, we know what we have to do. We have to do it, y'all. Also, please watch these videos that's popping up here now. This is yesterday's video. It would help me out a lot. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, not until tomorrow. I got a video at 1 p.m. today. Please check it out. I love you all. Ciao.